Hi guys, Lena here, your in-house sociologist. Last video for 2024. Isn't it delicious? Sitting on the sidelines watching this unfold. These vicious, selfish, over-entitled demigods going at each other. It's bliss, isn't it? After the years of hatefulness, it's such a vent. It's just simply amazing. And they are delivering. Now, I'm reminded of that old saying, your enemy's enemy is your friend. So we can relish the exchange between Steve Bannon, for example, who wants to call child protection services because Elon is obviously an out of control toddler. Ooh, they're not holding back. Then you have the very strange Laura Luma. Now, I consume a lot of international news every day, and she's often referred to in other countries' media as the Jewish activist Laura Loomer. Not a description I think she'd use herself because she's so busy working full-time being a white supremacist, which in turn takes us to Nick Fuentes. Now, honey, I think the surname gives a suggestion your family didn't come over on the Mayflower. So what gives you the right to poison the well for other immigrants? Just absolutely appalling. So they've devoted themselves over the last few years to poison the very willing base, to bring out the worst of human emotions in terms of racism and misogyny, and have just been repulsive in every way. And now you've got Elon Musk. Almost feel sorry for him. Not quite. He's playing whack-a-mole. He can't cancel them fast enough while claiming to be the bastion of free hate speech. Now it's turned on him. Can't get rid of them fast enough. And where is Trump, aka the Yeti, in all of this? He's flailing. He looks really weak. I'd go as far as to say he looks pathetic. And as we know with him, it depends. So if he's not on his meds, he just comes across as a slurring zombie. He can't be president. He was born in South Africa. I mean, really, really, he shouldn't be allowed out of the basement. And then when Dr. Feelgood pops in, he's a chest-beating Neanderthal. Now, either way, you would not put him in charge of a bowling alley, let alone a country. So it's disintegrating in front of our eyes. And throw into the mix Vivek Ramaswamy, who's taking culture wars in a whole different direction. So he is challenging this whole fantasy of American exceptionalism. And he's saying things like, and I paraphrase, if you raise your children to worship sports gods and give them a steady diet of cartoons and trash films, you're not going to produce high caliber engineers and other specialists at a very high level. As an educational person, I could argue both ways on that, but it's interesting, is it not? Yeah, I love that. What else did I want to talk to you about? Um, oh, well, that all brings us to the transfer of power, which is imminent. It's like Lord of the Flies out there, and we are seriously looking at the possibility that they may be so incompetent they can't actually sign themselves into power. Is it not bizarre? How can it have come to this? But lap it up. Just enjoy it. And it's possible. There is talk of can the 14th Amendment or a version of it, Section 3, whatever, be used to stop appointing the Yeti to the big chair. Now, he was impeached for the insurrection, but of course we know the history. They couldn't get Congress to get it over the line. I'm not particularly certain that would work. I'd be thrilled to be wrong. But I think we're looking at such a wobbly structure now that it could fall over for a whole range of other reasons, right? So, look, I think buckle up, buttercup, like here we go. Before I go, I just want to say a couple of things. New Year's Eve, a lot of the readers are getting together on Jen Lynn's tarot. And last year we raised $9,700, I think, for the World Central Kitchen. So we're doing another fundraiser for feeding the hungry through the World Kitchen. And it starts 11 p.m. EST. And because of the time zones, people will stay on in shifts right the way through to Pacific time. So I hope to see you there. It will be live. It's your chance to have your say. So please come and join me on that. So take care, guys. My advice generally is embrace the chaos and just make sure your self-care includes breaks from the news, time out, hanging with like-minded people, even if that's online. Enjoy the feast of all the independent podcasters, and let's see what unfolds, because this is really extraordinary, this gladiatorial moment. See you on the other side. Bye now.